LPBW's Tori and Zach Roloff are the cutest in rare date night video. Tori and Zach Roloff, beloved stars of Little People, Big World, LPBW, are giving fans all the feels with a rare and heartwarming glimpse into their relationship. The couple recently shared a sweet video from a long overdue date night, and fans couldn't stop gushing over how adorable and in sync they seemed. While the Roloffs have always been fan favorites, this latest clip only solidified their status as the most relatable and genuine couple to come out of the TLC franchise. In a time where reality TV couples often make headlines for drama, Tori and Zach continue to shine as a grounded and loving pair. This article explores what made the date night video go viral, the fan reactions, the significance of their connection in the post-show era, and how their bond continues to inspire their loyal followers. Since stepping away from Little People, Big World in 2024, Zach and Tori Roloff have largely chosen to share only snippets of their lives on social media. While family content featuring their kids Jackson, Lila, and Josiah often takes center stage, this recent video focused solely on the couple. For fans who followed them since their early LPBW days, this moment offered a nostalgic and refreshing look into the dynamic that started it all. The clip, which was uploaded to Tori's Instagram stories and later reposted by fans, showed the couple dressed up for a night out, sharing laughs over dinner and playfully teasing each other in the car. It wasn't flashy or overly staged, and that's exactly why fans loved it. Tori and Zach have always been known for their authenticity. In a landscape full of over-the-top influencers and curated reality stars, the Roloffs have consistently come across as real and down-to-earth. The date night video reminded fans of what they loved most about the couple during their LPBW run: their natural chemistry, their genuine laughter, and the way they support each other through thick and thin. And the video, Tori could be seen gently teasing Zach about his choice of restaurant, while Zach jokingly critiqued her music playlist. Their banter was playful and full of love, showing a comfort level that only deepens with time. Fans quickly flooded the comments with remarks like, "One reason the date night resonated with so many fans is because Tori and Zach have made it a point to keep their marriage strong amid the chaos of raising 3 young children. Parenthood, especially with their unique challenges, has tested their bond but also made it stronger." Tori has been open about the pressures of being a mother to children with dwarfism and how that affects their day-to-day lives. Zach, too, has dealt with health issues, including multiple surgeries. Despite it all, they make time for each other. The video served as a gentle reminder of the importance of carving out couple time, no matter how busy life gets. In fact, in previous interviews and social media posts, Tori has emphasized how vital date nights are for their relationship. Even if it's just grabbing fast food or walking around Target, having time with Zach where we're not wiping noses or cleaning up Legos is so needed. Life after Little People, Big World. Since their departure from LPBW, Zach and Tori have shifted focus to family and social media content. While they've stepped back from reality TV, they haven't disappeared from the public eye entirely. Tori continues to share family updates and parenting insights on Instagram, often accompanied by heartfelt captions or humorous anecdotes. Their decision to leave the show was met with mixed emotions from fans, but videos like the date night clip reassure viewers that the Roloffs are thriving in their next chapter. Without the pressures of production, it seems the couple has found more space to simply be themselves, and that authenticity is resonating. The date night video sparked thousands of comments and reposts across Instagram, Reddit, and fan blogs. What stood out the most was how moved people were by the couple's unfiltered joy. Many fans who are also parents commented on how rare it is to see couples prioritize time together once kids come into the picture. Others admired how relaxed and natural Tori and Zach appeared. No glam squads, no sponsored dinners, just a real couple enjoying each other's company. I've watched LPBW for years, and this is the happiest I've ever seen Zach and Tori. Their vibe is unmatched. It's such a beautiful thing to see a couple who still genuinely enjoy being around each other after so many years and kids. Tori and Zach's love story has unfolded over the course of a decade, from their early days of dating on the farm to their 2015 wedding, to becoming parents 3 times over. Their story has been one of growth, patience, and mutual respect over the years. Fans have watched the couple face their share of challenges. From parenting stress to health concerns, they've always come out stronger and always together. Their relationship milestones often reflect their deep commitment, like surviving the emotional distance with the rest of the Roloff family over the farm sale drama, making the decision to move to Washington for a fresh start. This rare date night video felt like a mini celebration of all those shared experiences, a quiet victory lap for a couple who's grown closer with every chapter. The importance of intentional time together. Tori has frequently used her platform to advocate for marriage maintenance. She often speaks on how little moments like a drive, a coffee run, or a silly dance party in the living room build the foundation for lasting love. We try to be intentional. Even if we can't get a babysitter, we do in-home date nights. Pizza, a movie, and no phones. The date night video aligned perfectly with this philosophy. Fans got to see that effort play out in real time, and it reminded many to prioritize their own relationships. Zach and Tori are setting an example not just as parents, but as partners, and their fans are taking notes. At a time when most influencer couples stage their posts for maximum engagement, the Roloffs' raw, sweet, and sometimes awkward moments feel refreshing. The date night video wasn't high production, just phone footage with real smiles and laughter. That's what made it go viral. Social media is often criticized for creating unrealistic expectations. But Tori and Zach's content frequently pushes back against that narrative. Whether it's Tori sharing the chaos of mom life or Zach poking fun at himself, they allow room for imperfection and fans love them for it. Could this video be a sign of more public appearances from Zach and Tori? Possibly, but they seem content with life outside of TLC. The warm reception to their video might inspire them to share more date nights or couple content, but on their own terms. Clear, they're focused on what matters most: their marriage, their kids, and their peace. And based on the flood of positive comments, fans are more than happy to see even small glimpses of that life. Tori and Zach Roloff's rare date night video may have only lasted a few minutes, but its impact was far more lasting. In those moments of laughter and love, fans were reminded why they fell in love with the couple in the first place. Their story continues not on a reality show, but in the quiet, meaningful moments they choose to share. In a world full of drama, curated images, and staged relationships, Tori and Zach are proof that love, when nurtured with intention and humor, can thrive beautifully. Whether they're wrangling kids or stealing a night for just the two of them, one thing is clear: they are, without a doubt, the cutest. LPBW's Tori Roloff recalls questions from family and friends over whether Zach was right for her. When Little People, Big World star Tori Roloff first introduced Zach Roloff to her inner circle, she never imagined just how many doubts and questions would arise from those closest to her. In a rare moment of reflection, Tori recently opened up about the early stages of their relationship. How people around her voiced concerns, questioned her choices, and even cast doubt on whether Zach was truly the one for her. Despite the noise, she followed her heart, and now, years later, she's certain she made the right call. This 5,000-word deep dive will explore Tori's emotional revelations, how her relationship with Zach blossomed against the odds, the unique challenges they faced as a couple, and why fans are applauding their enduring love story. From the moment Zach and Tori Roloff first appeared together on Little People, Big World, fans were intrigued. Zach, born with achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism, had often shared his struggles with confidence and dating. So when Tori entered the picture, average height, bubbly, and seemingly a perfect match, it felt like a dream come true. But behind the scenes, things weren't always easy. Tori has now revealed that when she first began dating Zach, some of her friends and even family members voiced their reservations. People asked me things like, "Are you sure this is what you want?" Or, "Have you really thought about what life with Zach might be like?" Tori admitted in a recent interview, "At the time, it hurt. I knew they weren't trying to be mean, but it felt like they didn't think we could make it." Tori's transparency has made waves across the LPBW fan community. Many didn't realize just how much external pressure the couple faced in their early days. Her confession hit home for those who've had their own relationships questioned or misunderstood. "Oh, hear Tori speak so candidly about being questioned really resonated with me," one fan wrote on Reddit. "It's a reminder that love often faces challenges, even from those who care about us." Another fan echoed that sentiment. "People forget that Tori and Zach's love story wasn't always embraced. They had to fight for it, and now look how beautiful their life is. Being in the public eye only intensified things." From their earliest appearances on Little People, Big World, Zach and Tori's relationship was heavily scrutinized, not just by those closest to them, but by millions of viewers. "It's one thing to deal with people questioning your relationship privately," Tori said. "It's another when strangers online feel entitled to comment on every aspect of your love life." Still, Tori and Zach remained committed to one another. They navigated uncomfortable questions, unsolicited opinions, and judgment, choosing instead to build a life rooted in trust, humor, and mutual respect. Large part of the early skepticism came down to Zach's condition. While Zach himself had always been open about his life with dwarfism, many around Tori weren't sure how that would impact their future together. "I think people worried I didn't know what I was getting into," Tori shared. "But I wasn't blind to it. I knew life with Zach might be different in some ways, but that didn't scare me. It excited me." she added, "I saw how compassionate, hard-working, and kind Zach was. That's what I fell in love with, not his height." Over time, even the most skeptical friends and relatives came around. Zach's warmth, dedication, and quiet strength won them over. "Why, Mom saw the way he looked at me, how he cared for me," Tori recalled. She started to see what I saw. Today, Tori says her family is fully on board, and more than that, they adore Zach. "He's not just my husband anymore. He's part of my entire family. My parents love him. My friends love him. He's everyone's favorite now," she joked. On July 25, 2015, Tori and Zach tied the knot in a magical ceremony at Roloff Farms. Surrounded by friends, family, and camera crews, they exchanged vows that were as heartfelt as they were symbolic. "Tea was the most validating moment," Tori said. "Walking down that aisle, I felt like we had overcome every doubt, every question, every assumption. We were finally starting our forever." That day marked not just the beginning of their marriage, but the triumph of love over prejudice and judgment. Since marrying, Zach and Tori have welcomed 3 children: Jackson, Lila, and Josiah. Their journey into parenthood has been documented both on and off screen, and it's only deepened their bond. "When we had Jackson, everything changed," Tori recalled. "Suddenly, we weren't just partners. We were parents. And watching Zach become a dad made me love him even more." All 3 children have forms of dwarfism, something that Tori has addressed with strength and grace. "We've been through surgeries, doctor visits, hard conversations. But we've always done it as a team," she said. "Our kids are lucky to have Zach as their dad, and I'm lucky to call him my husband." LPBW fans know, being in the spotlight brings not just fame but frequent criticism. From parenting choices to their appearances, Zach and Tori have faced more than their share of online negativity. "We've learned how to protect our peace. We don't let trolls get to us," she explained. "And honestly, some of the people who questioned us in the beginning have become our biggest defenders now." Looking back, Tori says the doubts she faced made her stronger, and made her more sure of Zach than ever. "I wouldn't change a thing," she said. "Those questions made me dig deep and ask myself what I really wanted. And every time, the answer was Zach." Their marriage isn't perfect, no marriage is, but it's one that continues to inspire fans across the globe. Across social media, LPBW fans are rallying behind Tori's honesty and celebrating the couple's resilience. In many ways, Zach and Tori's relationship has become a powerful example of what love can look like when we let go of expectations. Their union reminds us that love isn't about perfection, it's about partnership. "Zach challenges me, makes me laugh, supports me, and lifts me up when I'm down," Tori explained. "He might not be what some people expected for me, but he's everything I ever wanted." Since announcing their departure from Little People, Big World, Zach and Tori have been enjoying a quieter life. They still share snippets of their family's life on social media and YouTube, but on their own terms. "This new chapter has been so freeing," Tori shared. "We get to be a family without the pressure of cameras all the time." Still, she admits she's grateful for the show because it brought her to Zach. For all the initial doubts and questioning, Tori and Zach Roloff have proven that their love is strong, real, and enduring. They've built a life together full of laughter, learning, and unconditional love, not just for each other, but for their children, their families, and even their fans. And while the road hasn't always been easy, it's one that Tori wouldn't trade for anything. "Zach was always the right one for me," she said. "And now I think everyone sees it, too." Zach and Tori Roloff reveal what they miss most about filming TLC show and if they'd return to TV. After years of sharing their lives on Little People, Big World, Zach and Tori Roloff have officially stepped back from the TLC spotlight. As fan favorites on the long-running reality show, the couple captivated audiences with their authenticity, humor, and heartwarming family moments. Now that their time on the show has come to an end, Zach and Tori are reflecting on the journey, revealing what they miss most, and whether a return to TV is something they would ever consider. When Zach and Tori Roloff announced their departure from LPBW in 2024, the decision marked the end of an era. The couple had been a central part of the show's narrative for over a decade. Fans watched them fall in love, get married, and raise their 3 children, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah, against the backdrop of the Roloff family farm and the many complexities of family dynamics. Now, life looks different for the Roloffs. With the cameras gone, Zach and Tori have embraced a quieter, more private lifestyle, choosing to focus on parenting, personal growth, and their faith. Still, their absence from the show hasn't dimmed the curiosity of longtime viewers, many of whom continue to follow them on social media. During a recent Q&A with fans on Instagram and a podcast interview, the couple opened up about what they miss most about being on reality TV, and whether they'd ever return. Tori Roloff has always been candid with her followers, and when asked about what she misses most about LPBW, she didn't hesitate. "We miss the memories. Filming was stressful at times, but looking back, there were so many moments that were captured that we wouldn't have documented otherwise." From birthdays to holiday gatherings, the show served as a living scrapbook for the couple and their growing family. "The kids have so much footage of their childhood," Tori shared. "I think that's really special. Not many people can say that." Zach echoed her sentiments. "It's the little things you miss," he said. "When the crew's around, there's this energy. They become part of your life. You form friendships. And when it's over, it's like something is missing." For Zach, who grew up on the show since it premiered in 2006, the crew was like an extended family. Many fans forget that Zach was just a teenager when he first appeared on camera. "I literally grew up with these people," he said. "There's a comfort in the routine of it all." Despite the nostalgia, both Zach and Tori acknowledged the challenges of filming a reality series. The scrutiny, the scheduling, and the pressure to share intimate family moments often took a toll. "There were definitely times when it felt like our life wasn't fully our own," Tori explained. "You'd want to just have a normal day with your kids, but then there's a mic in your shirt and lights in your living room." Zach, who has always been more reserved, agreed. "There's a difference between living your life and performing it. Sometimes the lines would blur, and that was hard." The couple also pointed to online criticism as one of the more difficult aspects of being public figures. "You can't make everyone happy," Tori said. "No matter how authentic you try to be, people will judge. They'll pick apart your parenting, your marriage, everything. That's exhausting." The Roloffs' exit from Little People, Big World wasn't entirely surprising to fans. Over the years, they'd hinted at the emotional weight of filming and the desire to carve out a more peaceful life. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Tori previously wrote, "We are forever grateful for our time on LPBW and the incredible people we met. But we're also excited for a new chapter, one where we get to just be a family without the cameras." That post resonated deeply with fans, many of whom expressed their support and gratitude. "You've brought us so much joy," one fan commented. "Wishing your family nothing but happiness in this next season." With their departure still fresh, fans are eager to know, would Zach and Tori ever consider a return to television? The couple didn't rule it out entirely. In fact, both were surprisingly open about the idea. "Under the right circumstances, we're not shutting the door completely," Tori admitted. "We've had some conversations. But it would have to be the right fit, something that aligns with who we are now." Zach agreed, adding, "If there's a project that makes sense for our family and respects our boundaries, we'd be open. But we're definitely not looking to jump back into the same structure we had before." The couple hinted at the possibility of doing a limited series or special focused on parenting, family life, or even travel. "Something that lets us be ourselves," Tori said. In the meantime, Zach and Tori haven't disappeared from public life. Tori continues to share family updates, faith-based content, and motherhood insights on Instagram and her blog. She's also launched a line of digital printables and family planners that have found a niche audience. Zach, though less active online, is involved in youth soccer and connected to fans without sacrificing privacy. "We love sharing our lives," Tori explained. "We just want to do it on our terms." Their growing YouTube channel and podcast appearances have also given them platforms to stay in touch with their audience in a more controlled, personal way. "It feels more intimate," Zach said. "We get to decide the message, and that makes a big difference. A major driving force behind their current outlook is their faith." Tori and Zach have spoken openly about how their Christian beliefs have helped them navigate public life, marriage, and parenting. "We pray a lot about our decisions," Tori said. "When we left the show, it wasn't just about being tired or overwhelmed. It was a spiritual decision, too. We felt called to a different season." The couple has also leaned heavily on family, both immediate and extended, as they transition away from reality TV. Jackson, Lila, and Josiah remain the center of their world, and the decision to prioritize their childhood away from the limelight was deeply intentional. "Our kids didn't sign up for the show," Zach noted. "We did. As they grow older, we want them to have choices about what parts of their lives they share." While Zach and Tori have closed the LPBW chapter, their story is far from over. They continue to dream big, from possibly expanding their family to new creative ventures. "We're in this season of dreaming," Tori said. "We're asking God what's next. We're trying new things. It's scary and exciting. One dream that's close to their hearts? Traveling. The couple has long talked about taking their kids on a cross-country road trip or even living abroad for a short season. We want to show them the world, Tori said. Let them see different people, places, cultures. That's a big goal for us. Even though they're no longer regular